first evening soccer game. Crete Cardinals versus Lakeview Vikings. I'm not one today. We want to make mention of a couple things. First off, concessions is at the south end of the end zone of the field. Please help support Crete cheer at concessions, and also restrooms are located in that vicinity.
So do we need to find somebody to help run a camera?
All right, forward today's starting lineup. For the Lakeview Vikings, 0, Mason Flood. Number 3, Mason Hopeson. Number 7, Oscar Campos. Number 8, Aiden Ramirez. Doane. Number 5, Gerber Racino. Number 16, Abraham Torres. Number 17, Josh Gendica. Number 21, Mickey Cole. Number 24, Jose Castro. Number 25, Carlos Rubio. Number 26, Angel Rodriguez. Number 27, Doane Novak. Number 28, Pablo Tellez. And number 30 and 99, Johnny Torres. The Vikings are coached by Aaron Rudloff and assisted by Gregory C. And now for your starting lineup for the home state of Crete Cardinals. Number 2, Diego Espinoza Mendez. Number 7, Carlos Alvarez Flores. Number 8, Travis Sweeney. Number 9, David Isaac Bernardo. Number 11, Rafael. Number 17, Doane.
Welcome to Crete, Nebraska on this windy and hot day as we prepare to take on the Columbus Lakeview Vikings. And we're off. The ball goes to Travis Sweeney. We'll go through the starters here on stopped ball. Back to Junior. Junior back to Travis. Travis outside to Carlos. Carlos goes back to Junior on the outside. Junior plays the ball back into the middle. Osvin just does a 1-2 touch there with the ball. Junior goes in, prepares with his left, takes a shot. It bounces off of number 5 of Columbus Lakeview, Herbert Recinos, and back into the keeper. Keeper goes out for a punt. Enzo controls the ball back into Travis Sweeney, plays it back to Jordan, back to Yahir, and then out to the left, to the right side to Isaac, who plays it back to Jordan. Jordan back to Travis in the middle. And then we're switching the field over to Carlos Alvarez. This ball goes all the way back to Omar, who's on goal today. Omar plays it out quick, rolls it to the outside to Carlos. Cardinals going from right to left. Fans are making themselves known here on the short side of the field. Cardinals lose the ball in 40-yard line. Enzo plays a long ball. Looks like Osvin is not going to get there. Goalie recovers it. Real nice, easy play there for the goalie. I think the wind is going to play a real big part in this game. Don't you think, Sergio?
Yep.
Here with me in the booth is Sergio Ortiz, one of the students in the Strive class, helping out. Ball goes out of bounds for a throw in. Diego leaves the ball for Isaac. Long throw in back to the midfield. Jordan doesn't calculate that ball right. Bounces over his head. Enzo recovers it. Plays it back to Jordan, who plays it back to Travis. Travis does a 1-2 with Jordan, who leads the pass too long. Keeper gets the ball. Right now the Cardinals are going against the wind. My guess is that they lost the coin toss. I think anybody that was doing the coin toss today, if they would win, they would take the win in the first half. Ball played to Travis in the middle. Moved out to the outside, here to the near field to Carlos. Carlos takes it inside. Passes the ball, little miscommunication there. Junior gets to the ball, tries to center it. Keeper comes out, slide tackling, and ball goes out for a throw-in. No, I think it might be a corner. Yeah, but it's a corner kick. We'll see Travis take it. Ball goes short. Junior leaves it back to Travis. Travis cuts to the inside again. Takes on 2 defenders, takes a shot. It deflects off of number 5, Herbert Recinos from Columbus Lakeview. An easy save for the keeper. Ball is bouncing real high on that. That was an end-to-end kick from the goalkeeper, went out for a goal kick on the other side, bounced over our keeper. It looks like we have our first substitution for the Columbus Lakeview Vikings. Number 2 coming in, Efrain Mejia, and number 17 going out, Josh Hembika. Kickoff is taken, and Carlos lays it off for Enzo. Enzo passes it outside to Junior. Junior leaves it again with Carlos. Carlos goes inside to Travis. Travis sends Carlos. Might be too long. Looks like Carlos saves it. Gets across. There's a push in the box. Nothing called. We center the ball again. Now from the far side, leaves it to Osvin, who tries to get a shot, Diego tries to get a shot in as he was falling back. Goalie just picks it up. Again, a long kick. Bounces at the 30-yard line on the other side of the field. And our keeper gets it easily. He plays it quick out to the far side to Isaac. Isaac makes the pass to the middle. Jordan keeps driving the ball up. Looking for somebody to connect with. He's knocked down but loses control of the ball. Travis trying to control it. Osvin tried to get it from behind himself and just couldn't get it. So ball goes out. Throw in for Crete Cardinals. Diego with the throw in. Travis leaves it off for Carlos. Carlos takes a one-time shot there with his right foot straight at the goalie. So far, it's been just a one-sided game for the Cardinals. They've, just like all the other games, they usually dominate possession. Carlos sends a through ball. It looks to be too long. The keeper just goes down and gets it. Diego plays it in the middle, sends it back out to Isaac. Isaac back to Enzo, then again to Jordan. Jordan tries to send it through, but Travis is going to be offside. He was just a couple of steps in front of that back line. What do you think of the game so far, Sergio?
Yeah, it's been a pretty back and forth game with Crete taking multiple shots and, just continue fighting on and still passing the ball around. Travis with the ball, now going to Travis again, and back to number 7, Carlos.
And with the style of, here we go, Carlos sends Travis, who's again offside. He was one step offside. It was a good call. That's been a problem for the Cardinals this whole season. There was one game, I think, where the Cardinals ended up with 10 offside calls. Half of them were on our forward, number 21, Osvin Garcia. So like I was saying, with the style of play that the Cardinals play, with this possession game, passing back and forth, it makes the opposing team have to chase the ball quite a bit. With this weather that we have right now, which is 90-degree weather, and Columbus Lakeview having a real short bench, it looks like they only have 3 substitutes. I think by the time the second half rolls around, fatigue will be playing a real big part in this game, and that's when this game could blow wide open.
Oh yeah, most definitely, with the weather being more like very humid here, and can just tear things up going into the second half of the game.
Oh, that was a beautiful, beautiful play by Osvin. Unfortunately, the ball goes out, and we have a couple of substitutions here. For Columbus Lakeview, number 20 comes in, Adrian Loza, a freshman. And then back in the field is number 17, Josh Gambika. Out for the Columbus Lakeview is number 2, and number 2 Efrain Mejia, and number 22 Andon Stenger. Also for the Cardinals, a substitution, number let's see who. Number 4 Edwin Jacinto comes in, and it looks like he's going to play forward, giving Osvin a little break. Osvin has been running a lot after those balls. What looks like they're doing is with the wind against them, they're trying to send some long balls, hoping the wind will catch them and give them a little space there to run in behind the line and take advantage of that wind that's going against them. We come out playing here on the left-hand side of the field. Back into play. Enzo gets a pass over to Jordan. Jordan goes outside to Isaac. Isaac tries to move the ball back in, but loses control, goes out of bounds on the far side. It'll be a throw-in for Columbus Lakeview. Throw-in by number 30, Johnny Flores. And ball goes right back into one of our defensemen, to Yahir. And then he sends it out wide to Carlos. Carlos on the near side sends it back into the middle to Enzo. Enzo plays it through to Edwin. Edwin chases the ball. He was onside. Edwin tries to cross the ball, but gets rejected there. Ball comes back to Carlos. Carlos tries to cross the ball to Diego, who tries a one-timer there with the inside of his foot and goes up above the goal for a goal kick.
You can hear in the crowd people saying to enjoy the win. You can tell it's gonna be a really windy game, and most kicks might be like a little off since there's a very high wind today in Crete. Osvin controlling the ball, loses it. Lakeview has it. Enzo with the ball, passes it to Diego. Then ball gets down to Edwin, but he is marked.
Offside.
Yeah, offsides.
And that's got to be, I believe, the 5th offside in this first half for the Cardinals. Again, Cardinals enjoying the possession here of the ball like they usually do. Carlos sends the ball through to Junior, chases the ball, takes it inside the box, goes to the end line, cuts it back in, tries to center it, a little behind Travis. Carlos gets the ball back in, gets pushed down, gets back up, sends it back outside to Junior. And Junior tries to get it in, gets deflected, but looks like it was a goal kick. I think he stepped outside.
Ball down to Edwin. Is into the goalkeeper's hands.
Looks like the Cardinals are warming up a couple of players to make more substitutions here, trying to keep everybody fresh on this hot day. It's the first hot day that we've played. Every other game that we've played has been either 40, 50 degree weather. We've gotten some sleet. Travis sends the ball in, to Junior. Junior chases it down, takes it further out, tries to cross it, bounces off a couple of defenders. Number 16, Abraham Torres, tries to kick the ball upfield, sends it out of bounds for a throw-in for Crete, and here come the substitutions. Looks like for Columbus Lakeview, number 22, Andon Stenger is coming in for number 20, Adrian Loza. For the Cardinals, number 4 going out, Edwin Jacinto Tercero, and Chris Dominguez coming in. And then also coming in, it looks like it's number 6, Gustavo, playing forward for Diego. Again, the Cardinals enjoying possession here. Chris now playing right wing. Chris Dominguez. Ball coming across the field. Gets sent over to Junior, who gets the ball, goes around the player, but loses that battle to number 16, Abraham Torres from Columbus Lakeview. Gio recovers the ball, sends it to Carlos on the outside, who sends it into the middle to Enzo. Back over to the side to Jordan, who's looking for somebody out on the far side, not finding anybody, playing it back with Yahir. Yahir sends it back to Jordan, who smashes the ball into number 21, Miggy Cullum from Columbus Lakeview. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Isaac taking the throw-in. Gustavo controlling the ball, sending it back. Jordan saving the ball and sending it through to Chris Dominguez, who chases it, reaches the ball, but then loses it to number 3, Mason Hobza, who sends it out to out of danger. Carlos tries a shot. Shot was blocked. And then we're back on the far side with Chris Dominguez, who goes between the legs of a defender. Travis tries to turn around with the ball, loses control of it. Now number 3 from Columbus Lakeview sends it out of play for a throw-in. The throw-in by Isaac. We're going fast here. Gustavo gets the ball, sends it to Chris. Chris goes back inside to Travis. Travis tries to center the ball, and then the ball gets cleared by number 21, Miggy Cullum from Columbus Lakeview, to their lone forward, number 22, Andon Stenger.
Throw into Enzo. Enzo controlling the ball. Passes it to Sweeney. Continue to move forward. Passes to Gustavo, but it is blocked. Back to Enzo. Now Gustavo has the ball. Passes it down to
Isaac.
Jordan slips up on the ball, but play still continues going on. Jordan has the ball again.
And Jordan accidentally clips the back of the leg of number 25 for Columbus Lakeview, Carlos Rubio, for a foul. It'll be a free kick for Columbus Lakeview. The goalkeeper, Mason Klug, is taking it. He sends the ball long, and the ball will go out of bounds on the end line, so it'll be a goal kick for Crete. It looks like to try and contain a little bit of the passing power that the Cardinals have, the Columbus Lakeview had decided to play a 4-5-1, and their lone forward is playing all by himself on an island up top.
They're going to the Crete side. Gustavo with the ball. Moving forward.
Gustavo takes a shot. Easy save for the keeper.
Right into his hands, and Lakeview with the ball. Goalkeeper punts it. Goes down right into Enzo, but he couldn't quite get it. Now going in. Omar gets it. Enzo with the ball. Passes it down to Carlos. Carlos passes it to Travis. Travis to Junior. Running down.
Junior cuts inside, stops the ball. Now he's playing it back into Travis. Travis leaves it over to Enzo. Enzo passes it over to Jordan. Jordan plays a 1-2 with Enzo. Enzo tries to go over top, but number 21, Miggy Cullum, stops that ball. Junior recovers it. Now he's playing in the middle instead of the wing. Carlos moved up, and now he's playing the wing spot that Junior left. Enzo saves the ball, sends it out of bounds for a throw-in. Number 17, Josh Gambika with the throw-in. The throw-in gets sent over to Enzo. Enzo just kicks it, reflects off of him, goes back to number 26, Angel Rodriguez, their captain, a senior for Columbus Lakeview. Yahir gets the ball, sends it to the middle. Travis is all alone. Tries to send Gustavo on a run. Number 5 denies him. Herbert Recinos from Columbus Lakeview. Gustavo recovers the ball. Tries to take on 2 defenders. Loses the ball to number 21, Miggy Cullum. Miggy Cullum plays the ball in. Loses it to Enzo. Enzo passes it back to Travis. Travis back to Enzo. Enzo back to Travis. Travis tries to send Chris long. I don't think Chris read that the way Travis did, and so he didn't run right away on that. Ball goes out of bounds for a throw-in. Gustavo gets the throw-in.
Passes to Travis.
Travis settles the ball, turns around, turns on number 21. Miggy Cullum takes a shot. Ball goes wide.
Mason Cluck taking the goal kick. Send it down. Omar grabs the ball, passes it down. Ball going to Enzo. Enzo controlling the ball, passes it down to Junior. Junior passing it down to Carlos.
Carlos just took too long to get that shot off. I think if he would have had the shot at the first time there, I think he would have gotten it in. But he took too many touches on it, got too close to the goalie, and the goalie just saved it easily. Carlos now, who plays left back for us, is leading in the shots category with 2. Isaac
takes a shot.
Goes wide. Now Isaac is our right back. And I'm just pointing those things out because we have our defense helping in the attack as well, which is something that Coach Spence teaches them to do. We always have that danger with our wing backs where basically they're just, instead of left back and right back, they're playing as wing backs, and they can go up, and then our defensive midfielders, Enzo and Jordan, can read those and then move back into those spots to fill them until the defenders get back into play. But that's one thing that helps us a lot with possession, being able to play with those outside backs. So the ball is back in play here with Isaac, who's now back into his regular position as a right back on the far side of the field here. As the Cardinals in red go from right to left. Gio, one of the captains, is trying to push everybody to move up. Gustavo with the ball, sends it out. Oh, little miscommunication there between Carlos and Travis. They just run into each other. Ball goes out of bounds for a throw-in. Travis to take the throw-in. And now leaves it off to Carlos, who sends Gustavo on a run. Gustavo cuts it back in. That was not a very good shot. He tried. He just couldn't really get a hold of the ball, and it just went out of bounds on the left side of the goal here. Gustavo is one of those players that just came on to the team a couple of weeks ago, and he's impressed the coaches quite a bit. He started, they played him to try him out in the JV game, and now he's on the varsity team playing. I haven't been able to see him in practice. Like I said, he's only been here for like 2 weeks, but there must be something there for him to be on the varsity team, especially with some of those talented JV players that we have that could be playing varsity as well.
Ball goes high. Now Omar with the ball. Go for the kicking it down to Isaac. Isaac controlling the ball. The ball goes down into the box, well, close to the box, and it is out. Now for a throw in. Going down. Travis has the ball. Saves it from going out. Travis still has the ball, and they're going down. Enzo got the ball now here. Going down to Gio. Gio leading the ball away. You hear takes the ball, passes down to Carlos. Carlos going in. Slips up, loses the ball. Number 16 gets it out. Looks like we're having substitutions. Junior, Sergio substituting for Junior. Now Enzo going, throw it, kicking the ball down to Gustavo. Gustavo takes a shot, couldn't quite get it. The ball gets hit on the right side, but couldn't quite make it in. Goes over the net.
Gustavo had a good shot there. The goalie saved it. It bounced out to the outside to the far side where Chris Dominguez was making that run. He took the shot on goal. It was going to go in goal, but one of the defenders from Columbus Lakeview got his head in the way and sent it out for a corner. Chris taking the corner in, and look, both of our central defenders, our tallest players on the field, missed that ball. Went over their head. Enzo plays the ball, sends it out to Sergio. Sergio goes inside. Oh, it looks like we had another substitution too. Jordan Velasquez went out. And number 5, Andres Lucas came in. Goalie gets ready here for the kick, for the goal kick. Ball makes it out to midfield. Enzo sends it outside to Carlos. Carlos moves up with the ball. Gets a through ball to Sergio. Sergio puts on the wheels. Gets to the ball. Brings it back. Goes inside to Andres. Andres goes further back to Enzo. Enzo goes out to Jordan. Oh, it was Travis Sweeney that went out for Andres, not Jordan. Is that right, Sergio?
Yeah, I'm just trying to continue to look at the field to see if we got anything wrong.
Thank you for being my second set of eyes there. I know you can't see us, but we're both wearing glasses, which means we're really smart people.
No, Google never dies. Google never lies.
Carlos drives the ball up, tries to send a through ball. Number 16 misplays it for Columbus Lakeview. Sergio gets the ball back in, drives into the middle, and gets stuck in between two players there. Number 8, Aidan Ramirez, dispossessed him. Number 25 is now playing, and there was a foul. Jordan was grabbing onto the jersey of number 25, Carlos Rubio, for Columbus Lakeview. It'll be a direct free kick. Number 21, Miggy Cullum, taking the kick. And the ball goes long. Gio uses his knee to try and clear it. Here sends it out to the outside to Isaac. And Isaac makes a play on the ball and deflects off of a Columbus Lakeview player for a throw-in. Now in midfield here, number 26, their captain, loses the ball to Andres. And number 3, Mason Hopsa, misplays the ball and sends it out for a throw-in. Chris Dominguez with the throw-in. And now leaving it to Isaac. Isaac plays it quick with Andres, who tries to play it with his thigh and then sends it back to Enzo. Sergio saves it, sends it to Gustavo. Gustavo trying to get a hold of that ball, jumps up, and Chris takes a shot which goes upfield. But before that, it was... Did they call a foul on that? Nope, it was just a goal kick, so the ball went up above. Well, the goalkeeper has been busy. So far, I have him down for 6 saves. We've had a fair amount of shots that have gone over the goal.
Carlos trips up on the ball, loses possession, and goes to the Vikings now. Sergio passing it down to Gio. Pass it down to Sergio. Now Carlos with the ball, passing it down. Sergio and Gustavo running to the ball.
But if Sergio touches it, he's offside. Yep, he was running offside when the pass was played. If he would have left it for Gustavo, they would not have called offside because Gustavo was onside.
Yeah, but Gustavo decided to cut off from it and let Sergio touch the ball.
The ball gets played long, goes all the way from end to end to our keeper, Omar, a senior, who plays it quick, rolls it out to number 7, Carlos. Carlos goes back into the middle to Enzo. Enzo leaves it with Andres. Andres plays it back to Enzo. Enzo drives with the ball forward, sends a through ball. Number 5, Herbert Recinos, kicks it out of bounds, and this will give us time for a substitution. Looks like our left back, number 7, Carlos Alvarez, is going out. And then number 13, Chris Amaya, will be coming in.
Andreas with the ball. Moving, looking for a pass. Passes it down to Isaac. Andreas passes it down to, looks like, Chris. Still on the right side. Ball gets passed and Vikings grab it in the middle. They're driving forward. Ball gets kicked down. Gio with the ball. Passes it down to Jordan. Down. Gio back with the ball. Goes down. Passes it to Sergio. Sergio takes a shot, and it is saved by the goalkeeper.
That was a slow-moving shot, but the keeper was able to save it. It's one more save for the keeper. We're up to 7 saves for the keeper. Enzo to take the corner, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Columbus Lakeview. Mason Klug, number 00, taking the kick.
Chris Amaya gets it, but falls short. Gets it to the Vikings. Now you're here. Passes it down to Chris. Chris driving forward. Passes to Gustavo. Gustavo couldn't quite get it.
He was offside, but the referee lets the play go. Ball went back to the keeper. Keeper plays it out to number 21, Miggy Cullum, who tries to send it long for their forwards. Number 30, Joni Flores, tries to play it forward again, misplays it. Isaac gets the ball, and then number 21, Miggy Cullum, kicks the ball out of bounds for a throw-in. Isaac takes the throw right away. Andres trying to fight for the ball against number 21, Miggy Cullum, who sends it all the way across. Chris Amaya trying to save the ball from going out of bounds, but it sends it out on the end line, and it'll be a goal kick. What do you think of the game so far, Sergio?
Well, we've seen a lot of missed shots, missed opportunities, and you know, with the temperature, it could be really affecting. With the first half coming near to an end, started to go to the second half.
And that wind too, right?
Yeah. Affects it heavily. You've seen how the ball goes up, and just can't quite get the passes and the shots. Now Enzo to Andreas. Andreas passes it down, tries to pass it down to Gustavo, but couldn't quite get it. Falls into Miggy Cullum's feet and kicks it all the way out.
And so far, the Columbus Lakeview have not attempted a shot on goal or had a shot on target.
Sort of makes you question if they have something planned for the second half, or it's just the defense.
And we're down to a minute 40 left in the game. Sergio takes a nice shot. It's a beautiful rip there. By number 3, Sergio Morales, and the goalie makes the easy save.
Goes down, Chris Amaya kicks it. Now number 21, intercepted by number 21, Miggy Cullum. Goes all the way down. Omar gives it to Gio. Gio driving forward, passes it down to Enzo. Enzo to Chris or Sergio. Jordan passes it to
Isaac sends to Chris, who was onside. Chris takes it near the end line, and it'll be a corner kick. He tried to get that cross, but he was half falling down trying to reach for the ball. We're down to 35 seconds left. It'll be a quick corner kick here by Chris. And goes back in to number 23 Yahir, who leaves it back in to Jordan. Jordan tries to take a shot, and he accidentally tried to kick it with his right. He first hit it with his left foot and then with his right foot, and that caused it to go out of bounds, nowhere near the goal.
10 seconds left. Goalie takes it down. Looks like they'll be passing around with 3 seconds left, and that'll be your first half.
At halftime, the score is Crete Cardinals 0, the Columbus Lakeview Vikings 0. Overall, it's been a dominating performance from the Crete Cardinals. Unfortunately, the Crete Cardinals have not been able to capitalize and convert on a goal. They've had 12 shots. Out of those, 7 of those shots have been on goal. Right now, Gustavo, who's our newcomer, who's been with the team just 2 weeks, leads the charge with 3 shots. Carlos, our left back, 2 shots. Sergio, our left wing, 2 shots. And then we have with 1 shot Junior, Osvin, Isaac, Chris, and Diego. Fouls right now is we have 1 foul on Columbus Lakeview and 3 for the Crete Cardinals. Offside, we have 7 for the Cardinals. I'm sorry, 6 for the Cardinals and none for the Columbus Lakeview Vikings. The reason for no offsides has been that the Columbus Lakeview has not had possession of the ball in their attacking third. And that just speaks to what a great team we have here with possessing the ball. Well, we're going to take a quick break here, and then we'll be back with the second half of the game between the Crete Cardinals and the Columbus Lakeview.
Who is a sophomore, and also sophomore Emmanuel Valdovinos Ioke. Congratulations, boys. And for the girls wrestling, both sophomores, B. Nelson and Shea Steele. Congrats to all these outstanding student athletes. Congrats on a great season.
And we're almost ready here for the second half. And my name is Jorge Paredes, and I am here in the booth with,
Sergio Ortiz.
and we're bringing you the game live here between the Crete Cardinals and the Columbus Lakeview Vikings. Score is 0-0 here in the second half. The wind is still there, and we're off for the kickoff on the second half. Looks like the one good thing that has happened is the sun has gone behind some clouds, and hopefully that'll bring the temperature down a little bit. At the start of the game, the temperature was 90 degrees.
Running with the ball, passes it down to Enzo. Enzo to Carlos. That passes down to Junior. Junior chasing after it, but goes out. Go kicks it down. Travis with the ball. Passes it to Jordan. Jordan to Yahir. Yahir to Enzo. No. Gio with the ball. Passes it to Enzo. Cardinals lose the ball. Now Yahir coming in with the ball. Passing it down to Enzo. Enzo to Carlos. Carlos passing it back to Enzo, and Enzo to Osman. Osman going down. Takes a shot and couldn't, just a little wide. Couldn't quite make it.
Diego Espinosa was sliding into that to try and reach it so that he could push it across the goal, but he was unable to, and the ball goes out on the end line for a goal kick. Goal kick by number 00, Mason Klug, for the Columbus Lakeview Vikings.
Isaac, we're passing it down to Sweeney. Sweeney to Enzo. Enzo taking control of the ball, now passes it to Travis. Travis passing it down to Diego, but Diego couldn't quite get it. Intercepted by number 3, Mason Hopsa.
The ball goes out on the end line for a goal kick for Columbus Lakeview. Well, so far we're seeing pretty much the same thing we saw in the first half, with the Cardinals controlling the possession, controlling the rhythm, outpassing the opponent,
Yep.
and then getting those chances, but not quite finishing them.
Enzo passing it down to Osmin.
And Osvin is called offside.
Yep.
That's number 7 in the game. First one here in the second half.
Just a continuous problem for the Cardinals. Offsides. Just now kicking it deep. Now with Carlos grabbing the ball, passing it to Junior. Junior passing it to Oswin. Oswin passing it back. Junior goes in. Takes a shot. Travis tries to take the shot. Well, does take the shot and falls right into the keeper's hands.
That was a save for the keeper. The shot was right at the keeper.
Yep. Oswin with the ball. Fighting down there and tries to pass it down, but goes out.
That ball just got crossed over and just kind of trickled there in front of the goal. Nobody there closing on the back end. Junior was a little too far away to reach that ball to push it in. Goalie plays the ball back in. Enzo gets the ball in midfield, sends it to Travis. Travis goes out wide to Junior, who tries to reach the ball, but now with the wind at their back, any of those through passes have to be really, really weighed well. What that means is you can't hit it too far or too hard. You have to measure it so that the wind will end up carrying it a little ways for you. The goal kick gets controlled there at midfield by Carlos. Carlos gets it to Junior. Junior drives to the inside, leaves it to Travis, but loses the ball to number 26, Angel Rodriguez, their captain for Columbus Lakeview. Isaac recovers, sends it back into the middle with Jordan. Jordan plays it with Travis. Travis lays it back to Yahir, who passes it forward to Enzo. Enzo takes the ball, carries it forward, sends it through to Osvin. Osvin in the middle there, and he's called offside again. That's offside number 8. Second one here in the second half.
It's really throwing them off, like from getting too deep, and
It's really frustrating watching them continue to do this and not being able to fix it.
Travis now with the ball, passing it down to Carlos. Carlos passes it back. Travis to Junior. Junior to Travis.
And Travis on the far side trying to go back into the middle. Number 5, Herbert Recinos kicks the ball out of bounds for a throw-in. Carlos takes the ball, leaves it back to Travis. Travis goes back outside to Carlos. Carlos plays it back to Gio. Gio moves forward with the ball, looking for somebody, tries to get it to Travis, number 26. Angel Rodriguez gets in the middle of it. Travis recovers, goes back into the middle to Enzo. Enzo goes back further to midfield to Yahir. Yahir almost loses the ball to number 20, Adrian Loza. Carlos recovers the ball, sends it through to Travis. Travis makes that run. We have with the shot, Travis hits that far post. But unfortunately, Travis was called offside. From the booth here, that looked like a questionable call. I've agreed with all the other offsides, but that one to me was questionable. Travis was making that run behind one of the defenders, and he was running before the ball was passed. But I've never heard of a referee take back a call after they've called it, no matter how much arguing you do with them. So we'll keep going with it. Carlos gets the ball into the middle, sends it over to Travis. Travis tries to play it wide. Number 30 and number 3, Mason Hobsa and Johnny Flores collide, leaving the ball to Jordan. Jordan sends it to the middle again to Enzo. Enzo tries to play the through ball to Junior. Junior gets clipped from behind by number 16, Abraham Torres for a direct free kick. This is going to be one of the best opportunities that we've had here on a free kick. We have a couple of good shooters here. Actually, we have about 4 good shooters from that distance, from about the 20-yard line. And with the ball being carried by the wind,
you have to watch out
and the referee calls for play to go on, and Junior is trying to get the ball to sit still. The wind keeps moving it for him. So Junior is going to try to take it with his right leg. He tries to curl her on the far end of the goal here, on the near end of the goal, and it goes a little too wide, and it goes out for a goal kick. He just couldn't get it to curl enough to go back into the net. So Diego gets the ball into the middle to Travis. Travis back to Yahir. Yahir goes out to the far side with Gio. Gio tries to send a through ball. Junior stops the ball, looks at Carlos outside, sends it outside to Carlos. Carlos goes in with the ball, looking for a shot, and right at the keeper again. It seems like we're helping the keeper out quite a bit by just laying those balls for him to just catch. What do you think?
Yep. Now, we have Osman with the ball. Loses control. Gets taken by Vikings, but the Vikings lose the control. Go to Enzo. Travis now with the ball. Jordan passes to Osvin. Osvin couldn't quite get the kick and shoots it out.
And it looks like it bounced off of number 3 when Osbin was trying to get that kick, and so the referee is going to give him a corner kick. A corner kick for the Cardinals that's going to be taken by Travis Sweeney.
Trying to get the ball to hold still, but you see the win.
In Gio, one of the pair that we have, the two towers, the twin towers that are holding our defense down in the middle. Gio tries to go for that header, but he sends it wide.
Carlos now with the ball. Collides with Junior, and the ball is out.
A little miscommunication there when they were going for the ball. Number 17, John Gambika, goes in for the throw-in. And he puts the ball back in play to try to get it to number 20, or to number 20, Adrian Loza, who loses the ball. Enzo recovers, plays a pass to Travis. Travis looking for somebody out wide. Number 21, Miggy Cullum, clears the ball, sends it back to midfield. Jordan and Yahir playing 1-2 back and forth there. Tries to send it through to Osbin. Again, Osbin was offside. Aside from him being offside, there was no way that Osbin was going to get to that ball anyway.
Yep.
That's one of those, like I said, those passes have to be weighed. You can't just kick it that hard. You have to allow for the wind to carry that ball.
Now the ball goes down to Gio.
Gio chests us down and then uses his knee to control it further, sending it to the middle to Travis. Travis looking for somebody. Osvin. Number 3 was keeping Osvin onside, but unfortunately he's unable to get to the ball. The wind carried that ball again. Goalkeeper tries to get the ball, gets it to the middle, and so recovers over to Travis. Travis, and he's going to be offside again. Osvin again, offside. That is offside number 11 on the game. Number 5 this half. And it looks like the coaches are going to be pulling out again forward and a wing. I'm guessing Junior and Osvin to talk to them about this whole offside deal that we keep running into. Travis plays it over to Diego. Diego controls the ball, turns around, looking for somebody, drops it back to Jordan. Jordan loses the ball to 25, recovers it again, drops it to Yahir. Yahir goes over to the right to Gio. Gio pushes forward with the ball. Going around number 25, Carlos Rubio, sending Isaac, and Isaac is unable to get there. He was able to touch the ball to cut it in, but unfortunately the wind carried it past the end line for a goal kick. And now we have our substitutions. And just like I said, it'll be Gustavo coming in for Osvin Garcia, and then Junior Rafael Tercero going out, and then number 3, Sergio Morales Garcia, coming in to replace him. Diego controlling the ball on the near side, sending it back to Isaac. Isaac into the middle to Jordan. Jordan plays it back to Gio. Gio sends it forward again to Travis. Travis looking for somebody to play it with. Gustavo receives it in the middle, tries to cut it back, leaves it with Jordan. Jordan sends Travis, but number 21 shields the ball for the keeper. Number 21 for Columbus Lakeview, Miggy Cullum, and the goalkeeper grabs that ball. A little miscommunication there. Number 30, Johnny Flores, was not paying attention. Ball goes out of bounds. Yahir gets it from the throw-in that Isaac gave him. Jordan gives it back to Gio, and Gio sends it to Travis. Travis tries again a through ball to Gustavo, and the number 21 wants no problems with that ball. Miggy Cullum just throws it out of bounds. Diego with a quick throw into Travis. Travis pushes it to the end line, crosses that ball, and the ball finally goes in.
Ball goes in.
By number 7, our left back, Carlos Alvarez Flores, with the goal. That ball bounced off of a couple of players there first, I think either Sergio or Gustavo tried to get that kick. It went between their legs, and then it went off of a defender. I believe it was number 5, Herbert Recinos. And after it bounced off of between his legs, Carlos was able to just slot it home. So that's the first goal of the game by Carlos.
Yeah, and you can see there was a little bit of confusion. The ball spinning around, and just finally Carlos being able to tuck the goal in. And now with Yahir controlling the ball, he's communicating down and passes it to Carlos. Carlos to Enzo. Now Enzo to
Carlos again.
And takes.
And then number 5, Herbert Resino, sends it out for a corner kick. Well, that's kind of what we're looking for. We're looking for those that possession and then those crosses to get in, and then somebody behind to close that so that we can slot that home. Oh man, that goal is moving a lot right now with that wind.
Oh yeah.
You can see the crossbar and then the far side of that goal, the post just rocking back and forth.
It's a
No, Sergio Morales with that header from inside of the box, and it goes up over the goal.
Now I'm going in with the goal kick.
And there was no assist on that last goal because, like I said, it bounced off of a couple of players, and then the last player to touch it was a Columbus Lakeview player.
Travis passes it to Jordan. Jordan passes it down to Diego. Diego chasing after the ball.
Too far?
Yep, couldn't save it. It goes out. Keeper takes it down. Gio gets the ball, passes it to Enzo. Enzo now passing it to Carlos. Carlos passes it back to Yahir. Yahir passing it down to Jordan.
Jordan moves the ball up, leaves it with Travis. Travis plays the 1-2 with Jordan. Gustavo saves the ball in. Diego controls it, tries to push it back to the outside. Number 25, Carlos Rubio, pushing the ball forward to midfield. Gio recovers it, sends it outside to Isaac. Isaac goes into the middle to Diego. Diego goes further in to Travis. And Travis was looking for Isaac to continue to make that run on the outside. Isaac just kind of stopped on it. And Travis sent it for goal kick. Goalkeeper kicks it.
Diego.
Does a goal kick, and Travis gets the ball here to dropping it back to Isaac. Isaac pushes it to the middle to Diego. Diego drops it back to Jordan. Jordan goes far side to Enzo, who goes around one player and then loses the ball to number 8, Aidan Ramirez. Tries to get the ball up to their lone forward, number 20, Adrian Loza. The ball goes out of bounds. Goal. It'll be a throw-in for Columbus Lakeview. Number 17, Josh Gambika with the throw-in. Again, if you're just joining us, the Cardinals are playing against the Columbus Lakeview Vikings. Cardinals are leading 1-0. There are 22 minutes left of the second half, and the story of the game has been missed opportunities and 11 offsides.
Yep, and the wind playing a very big factor here with having to be able to be noticeable of your kicks and having to be aware of who's around to be able to measure. Now, going back to the game, Gio passes it to Travis. Travis passes it back to Jordan. Jordan passes it down, but there's nobody there to get it. Now it's going to be a throw-in from number 3, Mason Hobza.
And now we'll have a substitution. Number 22, a senior, Andon Stenger, comes in to replace number 20, a freshman, Adrian Loza, for Columbus Lakeview.
Number 30 replacing in for the throw-in.
Joni Flores.
Yeah. And Gustavo with the ball passes it to Travis. Now Travis passes it to Diego. Diego struggling, and passes to Gustavo. Gustavo passes it to Isaac.
Isaac takes it to the end line there, cuts back, comes back in, leaves it to Diego. Travis taking the shot,
And
the
hits
ball
it.
goes in. So that's the second goal for the Cardinals. First one for Travis Sweeney. The assist will go to Diego Espinosa.
Yep, he was able to connect and shoot. Travis Sweeney, the senior, able to connect the dots and finally get the second goal.
And now that we got 2 goals in, I would imagine that the Cardinals will just keep driving and trying to get that third goal and then that fourth goal, and then hopefully start to get in some of the substitutes so that we can save some legs for our next game in this Central Conference tournament.
And the Vikings are going to have to try to continue pushing forward, go more on the offensive side, and take more shots down. Gets saved by Isaac, and it is intercepted and kicked up by number 21, Miggy Cullum.
He just sent it up to the sky.
Yep. Now, Gustavo chips up, and the ball falls into the goalkeeper's hands. Punts it down by midfield. You're here with the ball, battling for it, and able to grab it. Passes it to Jordan. Jordan to Yahir. Yahir passes it to Sweeney. Sweeney looking around, passes it to Enzo. Enzo moving forward and passes it to.
Oh, that was very questionable call again. It looked like from the booth that Sergio was behind the line of defense from Columbus Lakeview. So that should not have been an offside call in my eyes. Were you able to see it any better?
Not quite. I was trying to figure out the name.
Well, if the Cardinals win tonight,
Looking at the replay, and
if the Cardinals win tonight, they'll end up playing on the 18th, which is next Tuesday or next Monday, excuse me. And they'll be traveling to Grand Island to play against the winner between the Grand Island Northwest Vikings and the Skylar Warriors.
as we see there, Sergio took a shot, goes up, and now Mason Klug again with the goal kick.
But this here that we're playing is the Central Conference Tournament. And Diego gets the ball, sends it outside to Isaac. Isaac is able to get it and cross it in, and the goalkeeper makes the save. That ball, thanks to the wind, that ball was getting pushed into the goal, and the goalie was able to push it up over the crossbar for a corner kick.
Yep. Sweeney lining up over there for the corner kick.
Travis sends it in, gets headed over by Gustavo, and gets back. Sergio's able to save it, and then he crosses it back in. Goalie punches the ball out, but not out of the zone. Jordan gets a shot off just outside of the box, and then Isaac tries a shot from long range from about the 20-yard line and just sends it sky high. And now we have a substitution for the Cardinals.
Hermes.
Number 10, Hermes Trujillo, coming in to give Diego Espinosa a little breather.
Now into the game, Sweeney passing it to Enzo. Enzo looking around, passes it back to Travis. Travis passes it to Jordan. Jordan moving forward, looking forward, and kicks it right into the keeper's
Well, and now we're being too cautious. Now we're not even attempting that run before the pass. We're just standing still, waiting until the pass gets through, and then we're making the run, which is not allowing us to catch up to that ball.
Isaac
But
with the ball.
but that is stopping them from getting offside. But they need to figure out a better way, making those runs diagonally instead of straight on to help them, or just time them a little better to start running behind the line, not at the line.
Yeah, most definitely if they want to continue moving forward into the conference, and they're just gonna have to fix some errors like the offsides that really throw them off.
Sergio took a shot that was deflected by number 8, Aidan Ramirez, and then the goalie, Mason Klug, was able to grab the ball.
Punts it down by midfield.
Carlos controls it, takes it back to midfield over to Enzo. Enzo looking for somebody, going all the way through, and he's going to go all the way into goal, but the ball just got too far ahead of him, was not able to catch it. Goalie comes out and grabs that ball.
We've seen this the whole night. Couldn't quite catch up to the ball, and just gotta be aware and cautious of that.
Like you mentioned earlier, that wind is playing a big factor. That's a handball by Hermes, missed by the referee. Ball keeps on playing. Number 25 with the ball, Carlos Rubio, tries to get it up to 22, Andon Stenger. Crete recovers the ball. Jordan tries to dribble through a couple of players, gets the ball dislodged by number 8, Aidan Ramirez. Travis recovers, plays it out to Hermes, who tries to send Isaac up on a run. And again, like you said,
The wind plays a big factor.
now we have a couple of substitutions here. It looks like Junior is coming in for the Cardinals, in for Gustavo. And it looks like Hermes might be moving up to forward. For Lakeview, number 25 and number 2 are going out.
Ball gets down. Jordan passes to Enzo. Enzo to Yahir. Yahir passes it to Jordan. Jordan passes it down to Carlos. Carlos driving forward, looking for somebody, and is able to pass it to not quite sure who it was, but goalkeeper gets it, punts it down. Jordan kicks it with his heel to Travis. Travis to
he leaves it off to Travis, gets a shot on goal, but it's right at the keeper. And then Sergio gets a little pass to the keeper. We'll count that as a shot as well. So that was 2 saves there back-to-back for the keeper, who's now up to 13 saves. Junior crosses the ball in. It squirts past the goalkeeper, and it looks like they're saying Junior was the one that got the ball. Looks like Sergio tried to slide in to save it, but they're crediting Junior with the goal.
Yep.
Well-deserved goal for Junior, who's been doing a lot for our offense.
Yep. Now we've seen like various plays down there, and they're finally able to go in. They caused some confusion there, and just able to connect the dots and score.
And on that reset, we have abandoning the field for the Cardinals is Jordan Velasquez, and then coming in is Eduardo Guisa Ibarra, who gets right into the thick of things there in the middle, tries to get a through pass to Junior, but goes too far, and the goalkeeper grabs onto the ball.
Punts it down. Eduardo kicks it and now gets into Gio's control. Gio looking forward, passes to Eduardo. Eduardo to Junior. Junior looking for somebody and leaves it for Travis. Travis passes it to Enzo. Enzo passes it back to Travis. Travis passes it to Eduardo.
He goes across to Eduardo, who looks for a through ball.
Intercepted by number 5.
Number 5 clears it. And now it looks like the Cardinals are going to make several substitutions here. I think the coach is feeling a little more comfortable with the 3-0 lead and trying to give some of those starters a rest. So we have Travis Sweeney going out. We have Yahir Villa going out. Junior going out. Did I miss somebody?
Andreas comes in.
So it looks like Owen Heath
Owen Heath and Andreas
came in for Yahir. And then Eduardo Ortiz Contreras came in, I think, to play forward for Junior. And then we have Emmanuel Chanchabak also came in to play wing. Looks like Sergio also went out.
Andreas passing it to Eduardo. Eduardo to Emmanuel. And the ball went out after it was hit. And Carlos coming to throw in, but
And we'll have another substitution for the Cardinals with Carlos Alvarez, who started the goals
looks like
for
Jake,
Crete, abandoning the field, and then Jacob Fugit coming in to replace him at left back.
Yep.
Lalo, Eduardo Ortiz, Eduardo Guisa Ibarra with the shot that goes far.
Yep. With almost 9:30 left to go before full time.
So it looks like he's pulling all of his starters. Also out, number 20, Enzo Giron Padilla and David Isaac Peñate. And in is Chris Amaya, number 13.
Hermes with the ball, and he is marked offsides.
And then also number 18, Germán Vicente Perez. So we have another offside, is that what you said?
Yep.
So that would be offside number 12 for the Cardinals.
Look is down. Owen Heath taking control. Passes it to Amaya has the ball now. Amaya looking for passes to number 26, Eduardo. Eduardo takes a shot, but it is right at the keeper's hands.
And that goalie just keeps on racking on the saves.
Yep.
He's up to 16 saves now.
Now it looks like Herman has the ball, passes it, but it is kicked off by number 26, Angel Rodriguez.
And now we have a couple more substitutions. Number 14, William Bautista Garcia coming in for Hermes Trujillo. And then replacing Omar Ñañez at goal is number 1, Kenson Spence.
Yep, with 7:50 to go. You know, here the score being 3-0. Crete Cardinals on the lead. And Chris Amaya with the ball. Looking forward to pass it to William. Bautista tries to pass it to Andreas, but it is kicked high by number 21.
He tried to take on 2 players there at once. So Chris dropping the ball to Eduardo Ortiz. A ball gets touched by number 3. William saves it, crosses it, and the goalkeeper gets his hands on it.
Dives for the ball. That was an impressive play by the goalkeeper, but continues to racking up the saves. Ball gets high. Chris Amaya takes passes it to William. William passes.
He's not able to get a touch on that to pass it to Lalo. Andres recovers it, sends it to Eduardo, goes outside to William. William gets pushed a little bit, but he touched the ball last and it went out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in for Columbus Lakeview.
Yep.
Now in for the Columbus Lakeview Vikings is number 2 and number 25. Number 25 is Carlos Rubio. And he's coming in for number 29, Dakota Redmond.
And Efrain Mejia.
Efrain Mejia coming in for number 30, Johnny Flores.
Number 20 going in for the throw-in, Adrian Loza. Throws it into number 3. But it gets taken by Lalo. Lalo passes it to Herman. Herman to...
That was a beautiful shot by Lalo Guisa. We have 2 Lalos on the field. Number 26, Eduardo Ortiz Contreras, goes by Lalo. And then number 19, Eduardo Guisa Ibarra, who also goes by Lalo. So Lalo Guisa with the beautiful shot that goes up above the goal.
Yep. Herman tries to take it, but couldn't quite get it. Owen Heath gets with the header. Herman gets the ball, passes it to Andreas. Andreas lost the touch and gets intercepted by not quite sure and gets kicked down and goalkeeper saves. I think that was Lalo taking with the header and then going into Andreas gets the ball back to Lalo, and number 8 kicks it high. Adan Ramirez Kenting grabs the ball, the substituted goalkeeper. He punts it down and into the...
Emmanuel was able to get a touch on it. Now back to Jacob. Gio comes in and puts order, sends it out to Jacob. Jacob moves forward with the ball. Now sends it to Andres. Andres sends a through ball to Emmanuel, who's now going to be called offside.
What offside number is that?
Number 13. Number 7 of the second half and number 13 overall. And again, the winner of this game will advance on to the next round here of the Central Conference Tournament to face off against either Schuyler Warriors or the Grand Island Northwest Vikings.
Yep.
And that game will be next week on Monday, and it'll be in Grand Island. Emmanuel drives the ball in. Both. Lalo Ortiz was not able to get to that ball. William was able to get to it, but was not able to direct the ball into the goal. Hits the side netting. I think the fans thought it was a goal because the net moved when the ball hit the net.
Yeah, I thought it was a goal too, and then I saw that it went out. So now goal takes it. Chris Amaya gets it, but is taken out by number 3, Mason Hobza. In with the throw in, Chris Amaya throws it to Lalo, taking the ball. And
Number 26 tries to clear it, and then number 5 tries to clear it. Lalo recovers it. Finally, number 8. Aiden Ramirez is able to push it further. Now Jacob gets it into the middle, and Andres tries to make a pass to make Lalo run after it, but it goes too far out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Columbus Lakeview.
as we've seen, the Cardinals' defense has been pretty strong. The Vikings have not really been able to get down and like take the shots that the Cardinals have taken to it tonight.
And the referee called a bad throw-in. Looks like he picked up his foot when he threw it. And now Jacob throws it in. Number 5, Herbert Recinos heads the ball out into the end line for a corner kick. Andres Lucas is going up there to take that kick. And we have a stoppage of play. Looks like we have an injured player, number 16, for the Columbus Lakeview Vikings, Abraham Torres. He's walking off on his own power. So I'm not sure what happened. Might be cramps too with the weather we've been having. Looks like Gio was able to get ahead on it, but it goes out of bounds and it'll be a goal kick. So number 16 went out, and then number 30, Johnny Flores, came in. We have a minute 40 seconds left of this game. Cardinals are leading 3-0 against the Columbus Lakeview. This score will have the Cardinals advance to the next round next Monday against the winner of Grand Island Northwest and the Warriors in the Central Conference Tournament. Right now, the Grand Island Northwest Vikings are playing against the Warriors. They are 17 minutes left in the first half, and the Schuyler Warriors are winning 1-0. They just scored a goal. So if that score holds, it'll be the Crete Cardinals against the Schuyler Warriors.
Just a big question: who will prevail into this competition and tournament?
I think we match up real well with the Schuyler Warriors. We've played them already once here in Crete, and the scoreline on that was Schuyler 0, Crete 2. And I believe we dominated the game as well. Was that a save by Kenson, or did he just go and pick it up?
No, he picked it up.
Okay, so it wasn't a shot. Oh, that was a push from behind by number 21.
Miggy Cullum.
Miggy
pushes down William Bautista.
And it'll be a direct free kick for the Cardinals.
You can see the aggressiveness starting to come in, but can't quite kick it into the second.
And that's the end of the game. So the final score was the Crete Cardinals 3, the Columbus Lakeview Warriors 0. As we mentioned, the story of the game was not just the wind, it was also the offsides. The Cardinals finished the game with 24 shots. Out of those 24 shots, 16 of them were shots on goal. So the goalkeeper for Columbus Lakeview ends the night with 16 saves. That is a really good record for a keeper to make 16 saves. But like we said, the story of the night was 13 offsides called against the Crete Cardinals.
Yep.
There wasn't much offensively, if at all, anything from Columbus Lakeview. They did not register a single shot on goal. They did not register a corner, no offsides. But in the end, the Cardinals come on top and they advance to Monday's game against either Schuyler Warriors or the Grand Island Northwest Vikings.
Yep. Thank you for tuning in this wonderful evening. I'm Sergio,
and my name is Jorge Paredes. Thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you next time. Good night.